Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're gonna hop right in. The first thing I'm doing is ensuring that I put 2 pieces of tape on the corners of my eyes. This is going to help us beginners to make sure that everything stays inside of the line and everything looks smooth. So the next thing I'm going to take is my MAC paint pot in the color Painterly, and this is going to act as my eyeshadow base. This is going to make sure that the eyeshadows stick and that they are vibrant as they can be. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take the color Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek, and this is just a nice warm reddish tone brown, and I'm going to use this as my transition color, and I'm going to make sure I sweep that generously from the outside corner of the eye all the way to the inside corner. Next, I'm going to be taking the color Bitten, and this is also by Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to take this color and deepen up the crease area. This is going to help with the transition of the darker colors that we're going to place on the eye later. And now I'm going to go into my Morphe 35W palette, and I'm taking this brown shade, and it has a purple undertone, so it's perfect with the family of colors that we're using right now. And I'm just going to pop this right underneath that Makeup Geek Bitten color, and this is going to help us create that transition of fade that we want. Now in that same Morphe 35W palette, I'm going to take this black shade, and this is going to go in the outer V of the eye, and this is going to create the definition that we want. So I'm going to place that right underneath that brownish shade, and I'm going to make sure I bring that in a quarter of a way, and I'm going to make sure I blend this out as best to my ability. And now I'm going to take this beautiful shade by MAC. It is called Amber Light. And I just went ahead and wet my brush and I dipped it in the color. And now I'm just placing that all over my mobile lid and making sure I create a really clean line as I place this on my lid. You can take your time doing this part because you want this to be as flawless and seamless as possible without having to do too much blending. Okay, so all I did was pull off the tape and apply some wing liner. And now I'm taking the Benefits Cosmetics Professional Primer, and I'm going to take this and place this in my T-zone. All the areas where I have fine lines and big pores, I'm just going to blend that in with my fingers. Okay you guys, so because it is a fall look, I'm going to go in with the Milani 2-in-1 foundation, and I believe this color is in chestnut, and I'm going to apply this all over. And the reason I went with a thicker foundation is because in the fall it's not as hot and humid and it's easier to keep a mattified, more full coverage face. Now I'm taking my Better Skin concealer by Maybelline in the color Deep, and I'm going to place this on the high points of my face. I'm going to take it underneath the eye, on the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and my chin. And I'm going for a more full coverage look, so this is why I'm going to conceal a little bit more heavily than I normally do. Now I'm just taking my Real Techniques blending sponge and I'm going to blend out all the concealer, and I want to concentrate solely on the outer portions of the concealer to make sure that there are no harsh lines. Now that I got that concealer blended out, I'm going to take that Real Technique sponge and I'm going to use that to place my setting powder, which is the Laura Mercier in Translucent, all over the areas that I just blended out, and I'm also going to place it around the perimeter of my face as my all over powder. Okay, and as that powder sets, I'm going to go in with the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Contour, and I'm just going to be adding some color back into my face, kind of contouring and bronzing at the same time. So I'm taking it out of my hairline, and I'm actually adding it on the jawline as well as my cheekbone area, and this is going to bring some of the color back into my face and also give me a slimmer, trimmer look. As I get rid of the excess powder on my face, I'm actually using the Soft Focus Finishing Powder by Black Radiance, and this is in the color Milk Chocolate, and I'm just going to set my whole face and make sure I blend out any harsh lines as well as get rid of any excess powder, and this is going to give me a more finished look. So now I'm just popping on some lashes, and I do apologize, I'm not sure which style this is, but I will leave all product information down below in the description box, so please be sure to check out that area. And now I'm just taking that same True Complexion Contour Palette in medium to dark, and I have a really pretty goldish bronze highlight shade, and I'm taking that on the tops of my cheekbones as well as on the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose. And after that, I'm just going to go in with the ColourPop Cosmetics Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the color LAX. It's a really pretty vampy red berry kind of color, and that is what I'm going to use to finish off the look. And I do apologize, I am a little bit out of frame, but this is the finished look, you guys. This is my fall inspired makeup look. I'm so excited for the fall. I cannot wait to layer up and just be in some dark lips, honey, because you know the fall is everybody's favorite season, I feel like. But yeah, this is the finished look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you have any more questions or any ideas as far as makeup looks or anything that you would like to see, be sure to leave me a comment down below. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay blessed and stay beautiful.